What is up, YouTube? It is Onion Bomb here, and welcome back to another South Park reaction video. Today we're on episode 5 of season 5, and oh boy, this one is called Terrance and Phillip Behind the Blow. Now, I'm not sure if there's going to be another Terrance and Phillip one, because the last one with Terrance and Phillip in the title, I believe, was Terrance and Phillip not without my anus, whatever. It was like the clickbaited season premiere. I think that there's a second season when it was supposed to be the conclusion of what was going on with find out who Cartman's dad was, and they saved that for an episode, and that even in general wasn't the greatest episodes. I don't know if we're gonna get more full Terrance and Phillip or what, but hey, this is season 5, so I will trust, because last episode was really good. It was a really fun. The Scott Terrman Must Die. That was great. Cartman, saw a completely different whole side of him. Really, at the end, like he went crazy, which it was a crazy episode. It was a very, very entertaining one as well. So yeah, we'll see what this one is. If we get actual Terrance and Phillip, or like an actual Terrance and Phillip episode, or if it's gonna be just another one about Terrance and Phillip. We'll see. We'll see.
And so ends Punky Brewster Behind the Blow.
Whoa, bummer, dude. Okay, dude, it's 3:30.
It's time for the Terrance and Phillip Show.
Yay!
Excuse me, buddy. Why? Did you fart? Oh,
Oh man, this is another rerun. Are you sure? I haven't seen it.
So that Behind the Blow thing, are they gonna get like exposed or whatever?
Are they gonna make new ones?
Hey kids, don't miss the greatest event of the year. This Thursday night at the Denver Coliseum, see Terrance and Phillip live and in person.
What's this?
One night and one night only. See all your favorite Terrance
Live.
and Phillip live.
Got 'em. 4 tickets, 15 for Terrance and Phillip. I waited in line since 3 this morning.
And I'm pleased to announce that the National Earth Day organization has chosen South Park as its location for the Earth Day Brainwashing Festival. The heads of the Earth Day Brainwashing organization.
Hello, children. I know you're all very excited about having the Earth Day Brainwashing Festival put on in your town.
You care very much about the Earth, don't you?
Yes.
Good, because it's up to all of you to get lots of people to come and make it look great. The festival is on Friday, so we'll start getting it ready tomorrow night.
What?
Oh.
We've all got to pitch in.
I'm sorry, but the 4 of us can't help tomorrow night. Yeah.
You... what?
We got tickets
no.
to see Terrance and Phillip live in Denver tomorrow night. We paid $40 a piece for them.
And Terrance and Phillip are more important than Mother Earth?
Oh.
Well, yeah, dude.
You don't care about Terrance.
Oh no.
Nothing matters more than saving the planet from Republicans. You don't need to see Terrance and Phillip.
No, dude, we really, really do.
Their will is strong.
Boys, I'm sorry, but nothing's more important than Earth Day.
We're the official presidents of the Terrance and Phillip fan club. And we're going to see them tomorrow because we can get them to perform at the Earth Day Festival.
You can get Terrance and Phillip to perform? That would be great. Terrance and Phillip would draw huge ratings from children all over the country.
Very well, kids. We'll work on getting the event ready here, and you go get Terrance and Phillip.
All right.
But I warn you, you better not promise things to Earth Day people that you can't deliver. Earth Day people can be very unforgiving.
Oh no. Terrance and Phillip.
Hello,
Oh.
Denver.
Oh.
Wow, dude, Terrance got really fat. Yeah, he looks terrible. How we all feeling tonight? Pretty good? Uh-oh. Where the hell is Phillip?
Phillip.
And now, for some classic Terrance and Phillip comedy.
Hello, Terrance.
Hello,
What?
Phillip, that's not Phillip. Say, Phillip.
What
I
happened to
have a question
Phil?
for you.
Okay, shoot.
Dude, what the hell is going on? Why'd they replace Phillip? I think this new guy's funny.
You think you're going?
We have to talk to Terrance.
Yeah, right.
It's okay. We're the official presidents of the Terrance and Phillip fan club.
They're getting the official president of Terrance and Phillip fan club line.
Bruh.
Dude, gay. You understand? You saved Terrance and Phillip's lives once.
You and about 1,000 other people at one time or another. Now
Yeah,
get
the
out of my
movie.
face.
Redneck.
As official presidents, too.
Don't talk to us, kid. Hey, look at that line. It's way shorter. I don't think we're female groupies or random sluts. Kenny's a random slut. Well, maybe we can sneak him over there. Come on.
Bruh. Fam. Guys.
Yummy.
Hello, Terrance. I'm such a huge fan.
You're a huge fan, all right.
Can I just have you sign my breasts?
But what do I get in return?
Whatever you want.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good, baby.
Are
You
they
like that?
still in the pants right now?
Oh, man, it smells down there. Jesus Christ, that was fast. What should we name it? How about Jerry?
What the hell?
Oh, wow, we had quadruplets.
We're not quadruplets, Terrance. We snuck in that woman's spandex to get in here.
Oh, thank God. The last thing I need is more kids. Our school is putting on a big show for Earth Day, and we promised people we could get you to perform. Earth Day, huh? That sounds like a very noble cause. How much does it pay?
But where's Philip?
Who? Philip, your partner. Why is it that every time somebody sees me, they have to say, hey, where's Philip? Like we're freaking married or something. You know, I let you tater tots in on a little secret. Philip is a hack. You know who wrote all the Terrance and Phillip stuff? Me. Philip never did anything but read his lines. But the guy who replaced him sucks. I know. I know he sucks. I'm not making any money because everyone wants to see Philip. Why? What the hell does Philip do?
Well, cuz, dude, it's Terrance and Phillip.
Ugh, whatever. The point is,
There's
Philip
been a
and I
falling
are
out?
through. And apparently, so is the act. And so is the money.
What if we can get Philip to agree to get back together? Will you do the Earth Day show for us?
Ha! Good luck getting Philip. He left because he wanted to do more serious stuff. Last I heard, he was doing Canadian Shakespeare in Toronto.
Toronto?
But we promised the Earth Day people you'd perform. Well, in that case, I'd say you four boys are up Fart Creek without a paddle.
They're talking to Terrance right now. I mean, there was the movie, but I don't think they really like talked to Terrance and Phillip. I wonder. I think I even said this in like one of the first seasons, or maybe like at some point. I feel like I did. I wonder if they'll ever meet Terrance and Phillip, because I thought like, wasn't Terrance and Phillip considered a cartoon of theirs? So did they like switch it to live action, or was it always live action? Because I swear, maybe this is just me, like, maybe I'm getting Mandela affected, or I'm just tweaking, but I swear that in the beginning they were, like, talking about, like, kids and watching their cartoons, and Terrance and Phillip was an example, but I could be wrong, but I guess now it's live action. Not that it matters too much, but Terrance and Phillip, the duo is over right now, and it's probably they're gonna need to get back together, like the Phineas and Ferb episode. They get the band back together. Like, I ain't got rhythm, Terrance, or we'll see how Phillip's going.
Oh, no,
Kyle
dude.
and his friend.
Oh, there you are, boys. I need Terrance and Phillip's information so I can tell them their schedule.
We didn't get them.
You what?
They're not together anymore, dude.
You better be joking. We've already announced their participation.
Look, we could probably get Terrance, but he'll be performing with this other guy.
You promised us Terrance and Phillip. We, therefore, promised the world Terrance and Phillip. You will get us Terrance and Phillip, or else.
But there's nothing we can do. Philip is doing Shakespeare in Canada now.
Then you better get your asses to Canada and get him. We'll make travel arrangements. Ah!
Pardon, they're incensed. Nay, come again. Look to the queen there, Betty. They bleed on both sides. How is it, my lord? How is it, Laertes? Well, as a woodcock to mine own sprin, Josic, I'm justly killed with my own treachery. How does the queen? Hey, guy. She swoons to see them bleed, Betty.
He can't even
I am poisoned.
Get him to thy work, Betty. Treason! Treason! Oh, yeah, defend me, fans. I am but hurt.
The animation looks the same, so it looked like it looked no different if he really stabbed someone. So I got shocked there for like, what? Yeah, Philip is really getting into this role. But yeah, if I was in this universe, someone like Philip getting into a serious role, I don't know if I would be able to take that seriously, because there's some people like Jake Paul today, like. I still can't take him seriously as a boxer. I'm sorry. I know he's like winning fights. I know they're like mainly washed up people, but I just it's too much like it's everyday bro, like the Team 10 Jake Paul is still. I can't take him seriously as a legit boxer. It's crazy. And then like Markiplier, he was in this one like Amazon thing. Something about, I forget what it's called, something about like sleep, and it was actually really good, but and he did a really good job. It's just so hard to like take him in like serious in a role, because it's like, it's like you just know him as Markiplier. It's just stuff like that, but yeah, this is where Philip got up to.
This guy?
report me and my cause right to the unsatisfied.
Never believe it. I am more an antique Roman than a Dane. Here's yet some liquor left, buddy.
Jesus, tap dancing Christ, is this thing ever gonna end? He has my dying voice, so tell him, with the occurrence, more and less. Philip! Yes? Our town in Colorado was chosen to host Earth Day this year, and we need a big act. Oh, really? This run of Hamlet is closing down, I'm afraid. We could take it there. Well, we were thinking how cool it would be if you and Terrance got back together for a reunion and... Stop right there. I'm not doing nothing with that fat-ass egomaniac. But we need you. I'm sick of him taking credit for all the work and not letting me change the act. It's old and stale. I mean, do you really think that fart jokes are funny for that long?
Look, if you don't come and do the show, I'll make you eat your parents.
Yeah, whatever, kid.
He'll do it, dude. Look, Philip.
Yeah, he will.
To see your serious side.
What?
What? They told us that Philip, he's the one with talent. Just get him for Earth Day.
Really? Well, that sounds interesting. How much does it pay?
$2,000?
I'm in. Here, call me at this number with the details. Got it right. Dude, you didn't tell him Terrance would be there.
I didn't say he wouldn't be there either. Look, all we have to do is get them there, right? Once Terrance and Phillip get together again, it'll be like old times.
Oh, Cal, you just made a huge withdrawal at the first bank of lies.
A huge withdrawal at the first bank of life. Oh, yeah, I'll make you eat your parents. They were so quick with their already referencing that. That was hilarious. He will do it.
Faster! Faster, children! Earth Day is coming!
Well, boys, it's rehearsal time and your Terrance and Phillip haven't shown up.
They said they'd come. I'm sure they'll be here any minute.
Maybe you kids don't understand how important Earth Day is for the future of our planet. Maybe you need some convincing. Carl?
Oh my God! Excuse me, is this where the Earth Day crap is happening?
He's here.
Oh, very good. Mr. Phillip, I'm Jack Farless, head of the Earth Day Committee. Thank you for being a part of this important event.
Whatever, where's my check?
All right, I'm here. Where do I...
What's he doing here?
All right, let's do a rehearsal so that the camera crew can get a look at it.
Wow, isn't this great? You guys seeing each other again?
Yeah, you must have a lot of catching up to do, but let's rehearse first. So, this is your doing, huh, Terrance?
My doing? These kids called me and said it was your idea and that you wanted to apologize. Please, you guys, this is for Earth Day.
We can't
You
stop
care
the
about
bleeding.
Mother Earth, don't you?
Well, what the hell? I already flew all the way out here. But I want my check made out to me, not both of us.
Get out.
Fine. Let me take a look.
Look closer.
Yon fart doth smell of elderberry sweet. Doth thou
What?
protest?
That's not the line, asshole.
You're right, it's a better one, asshole.
Just do the bit right, dickface.
Why don't you go eat some more pudding, you fat-ass drug addict?
I may be fat, but at least I didn't get hair plugs.
That's it! I ain't doing nothing with Kuko the whale!
I never needed you in the first place, you hack. You can't leave. The show starts soon.
Boys, you've got 3 hours to get those two back together.
Wait.
Do I need to remind you what will happen if you don't?
No.
Oh, you bastard!
What? Someone stop Carl! Someone kill Carl, bro! What? Hold on, bro. Hold on. Wait. So I was about to say before they cut off Kenny's second arm, I was gonna say that wasn't really part of the deal. They said they'll get Terrance and Phillip. They got Terrance and Phillip, but Terrance and Phillip are the ones, not vibing each other right now, or kind of having a falling out. But that they didn't know that. They did what they needed to do. That wasn't their job to make sure the show goes. It's unfortunate, but that's not what it's not their fault. Why are we cutting off Kenny's arms? They do this to bro. He said you bastards, but is Kenny dead yet? He probably gonna die from blood loss. Cartman, maybe you need to visit another family, make some more chili. For Carl here.
You know it's true. Republicans are ruining the earth. All right. Well, I think I know why most of you tuned in today.
And now, as promised, here are Terrance and
Kenny,
Phillip.
he's still
on
up.
video.
On video.
On video.
Is Terrance and Phillip
Oh,
behind the
the
blow?
blow.
Promised people Terrance and Phillip, not a video documentary. You've ruined the earth for the last time, boys.
No! Kenny. I guess all of them, but Kenny.
age, his parents noticed an
Why
uncanny
is he-
musical ability and decided to
He looks
enroll
like
him in a
Ike.
Canadian school for gifted babies. Philip Niles Argyle, a brash young baby from Montreal. Together, they performed musical acts that stunned Canadians everywhere. To perform on The Ed Sullivan Show, where American audiences would be exposed to Canadians for the first time.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have two adorable little boys from Canada. Please put your hands together for the music of young Terrance and Phillip.
Oh my God, what's wrong with their heads?
It's all right, darling. They're just Canadian.
Oh.
Then something happened that would change Terrance and Phillip's act forever.
It was an accident.
Birth of Canadian comedy. Terrance and Phillip spent the next several years perfecting their art and meeting some of America's most influential people.
Excuse me, which way is the bus
Garrison.
station?
Hey, you're the guy on the screen.
What?
But it was in 1974, on the Sonny and Cher show, that Terrance and Phillip finally started to mix their Canadian humor with deep political insight.
We have no choice. We're gonna have to move away. Environmental activists don't use logic or reason.
There they are!
No, Kenny, no, not alone. Bro, he's really hot, bro. Why?
Then, in 1998, even a Saturday morning cartoon was made, based on Terrance and Phillip. Terrance and Phillip themselves supplied the voices.
Say, Terrance, what should we do about this strange planet we've crashed on?
I don't know, Philip. It seems like the alien species here breathe in enough gas.
So there was a cartoon.
Such a huge success that it started to breed confusion over whether Terrance and Phillip were animated characters or real people. And so in 1998, the comedy team started work on what they thought would be their greatest achievement. A TV movie written by and starring Terrance and Phillip called Not Without My Aims. It was their biggest project to date, but it had the misfortune of being scheduled on a night when a different and more popular television show, the John Schneider Variety Hour, was supposed to air. When fans tuned in to see John Schneider and instead were treated to the Canadian made-for-TV movie, they were enraged, bewildered, and scared. The fans revolted and burned down the network, killing 6 television producers and wounding 12 others. The hatred of Terrance and Phillip had begun.
Is that...
Terrance fell into a deep depression.
Oh, is that the joke? Is that a joke by a South Park, a play on that? Oh, am I the I'm one of the reasons I put the episode in F tier. I hated it. Oh, I'm the reason why Terrance and Phillip broke up.
Started abusing wood polish. Phillip beat up an angry 6-year-old fan and was sued for $6 million.
Oh, no.
It was the first time the duo tasted failure, and it nearly killed them both.
What's going on here?
Shh, we're watching Behind the Blue.
Come on, Kenny, hurry up.
Kenny.
After years of depression and suicide attempts, Terrance and Phillip finally decided to get together for one last film. The 1999 smash hit, Asses of Fire. It was one of the highest grossing films of the summer. And though the film also started the Canadian-American War of 1999, in which 8 million people lost their lives, the film was considered a great success.
Oh, that was the one in the
After almost
movie.
being executed by the American government, Terrance and Phillip were eventually returned to Canada, where they were touted as heroes. Through the very best and the very worst of times, together. But they had seen it through.
Terrance,
No, Philip, don't say it. I was an asshole. This is mostly my fault.
That's what I was gonna say. You're an asshole and this was mostly your fault. But you were always the more artistically driven of us. I should have put more into it than I did.
No, Philip, I really thought I did everything until I tried to do it alone.
Think of all the endangered
no.
species that will now vanish because of you, Carl!
No!
So long, boys.
Wait, dude, look! Thank you, everyone. Thank you. You know, Philip and I have learned an important lesson. That when you go through a lot with somebody, you can't let trite things come between you.
That's right, Terrance. You should only let trite things come between your ass cheeks.
No!
Thing worked out after all.
It sure did.
Look, Kenny, everything turned out okay.
Say, Terrance, can you
He's
tell me
still
who
alive.
founded...
He sure did, Philip.
No, I'm asking you his name.
And so Terrance and Phillip got back together, proving once and for all that fame and fortune are never as important as friendship.
So Terrance and Phillip are back. I'm gonna assume Kenny is gonna bleed out. I don't think they're not too keen on saving him, and he looked like his eyes looked like his dead eyes there. So I don't know what you want to consider that one, but I wouldn't exactly call that as surviving. Even though he didn't really die on screen, but he got his arms and leg cut off. So yeah, that one definitely does not count for survival. I would think he's definitely either gonna be dead or was considered dead there. But yeah, that was a much better episode than what I thought it was gonna be. And I need to give Terrance and Phillip a little bit more credit, because if I don't, it causes them to, it caused some pretty troubling times for them, it seemed. Yeah, there was a falling out, and they're back together now. Terrance is a bit fatter though, so I don't know if that's gonna stay or he's gonna lose the weight now that him and Phillip are back. And they actually met and talked to Terrance and Phillip. I forget if they really did that during the movie or at any point. I think this was the most they talked to him at very least. But that was kind of cool seeing them interact. It's been an in-universe show, which I'm weak how the behind the blow thing that was like they did that in-universe lore, but they also mixed it with real life. They did the reference to the Cartman episode, and I'm pretty sure South Park they set a different show, and then they had the movie about that was in the South Park movie that was a thing, which was awesome. And then when Cartman said, I'll make you eat your parents, and Stan Cow, yeah, he will, but that really scarred him, and that's a canonical event, I guess. That is a canonical event. I love when there's references and continuity, when in a show something you wouldn't really expect, South Park, because it doesn't really matter, it's 90% I'd say episodic and just some comedy and whatnot. When there is, it's pretty cool, and it makes for some funny jokes as well. But definitely that was another good one. Pretty funny as well. I am liking the season 5 episodes so far. They had a right amount of hype. And this one, maybe a little bit of IRL political commentary with the Earth Day stuff. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not gonna touch that personally. I'm not that well educated in the global warming or the Earth stuff. So I'm gonna leave that to people who are hopefully smarter than me. But there was some funny stuff with that as well, when they were trying to use the Jedi mind tricks as well. All in all, though, really funny episode. Poor Kenny. I kept getting hit with that. Why, Carl, bro? Why? Your day's coming. Oh. And we got the history, the lore of Terrance and Phillip. Pretty funny, pretty cool. And I really like how they actually fit the actual past of the show into that as well. It just changing it, but they really played with the idea, because I literally had wasn't Terrance and Phillip a cartoon? I think that was. I think they retconned it to be a live action. I don't think I was tweaking. I mean, maybe I still am, but there's no way when they even said people were wondering if they're a live action or a cartoon. But I think it originally started as them being a cartoon for them, but then it turned into a live action to get them to interact as characters, or just because I don't know, but I'm 90% sure that's the case. And I'm sure Ian's will let me know in the comments if I am tweaking or not. So I'll wait and see. For now, though, guys, I think that is going to do it for me. That was a good episode. I was a little worried when I saw Terrance and Phillip, but hey, that was a great one. Next time I see Terrance and Phillip, I see how much work they go in, what could happen, breaking them up. So I'm going to, I'll let them cook. I'll let them cook next time. So yeah. Thank you though so much for watching. Like or dislike, subscribe or don't subscribe. It's always up to you. I will see you guys in the next video. Watch of me. Goodbye.